Rachel cough. I'm gonna gulp really loud.
Goop. Is that how you gulp?
Yeah.
Goop. Goop.
I say gulp.
Gulp.
Alrighty.
Come on,
So,
Dan. Why isn't D&D Beyond? Come on. Why is it not loading?
alright, Vidania, I think I have to fix your... You're too high. You're too high.
Oh wait, like in my chair?
No, I can fix you.
Oh.
You're fine.
I'm like, I can get lower.
Wanna get high?
So high right now. Not that high right now.
Hold on, I'm just fixing Vidania. So her head is not...
Is it funny looking?
No.
Say yes. Oh crap.
It's
Like anyway?
too zoomed in or something.
What did I just do?
It's what?
You're like really big on my screen and I don't really know why.
It's a
Not now.
blessing.
I guess maybe I cropped you too close or something.
Can you see my zit?
Oh god.
Well, don't look at it now. Cover it up.
Excuse me, Jesus.
What is
What's happening?
God
I tried to
damn.
Oh, that's a
Turn my-
miracle.
Alright, I think that's better.
I gotta restart my my laptop because it's fucking with me.
Okay.
Did you sneeze on it?
I did. I gave it the
Coronavirus now.
I was gonna say I gave it the corona.
It's full of boogies.
Baroni.
The roni. Can I get a large cheese with extra roni?
Oh,
You're making me
well, I won't
really.
be ordering that anytime. Next time I look at pepperoni, I'm like, oh, it's got the ronies.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
Whoops.
I still have a huge head.
Yeah, you're still a little bit big there, but...
Do I sit back?
No. You do your thing.
Be big.
Be big.
Go bold. Is this a pan flute?
I don't know.
You almost made
Is this
Vidania
riverboat music.
Yeah, you're on the river. Well, you're not quite there yet. Alright, so I will... Let's see here.
My next character is gonna play a musical instrument. Can I pick up a musical instrument if I start practicing the trumpet?
He's not the trumpet.
You multi-class into Bard.
I don't want to learn practicing the trumpet. No.
Oh no. My notes.
Dude, that didn't sound. Did you guys just hear that? My
Oh,
computer.
what?
My laptop just went. Zzz,
It's just a fan.
Uh-oh.
It sounded like a grinding wheel. It was so high pitched. It's serious.
I mean, if you've
Supposed to do
never
that.
actually cleaned the fan, then it, you probably should do that.
Is that a thing you should do?
Are you
Really?
supposed to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Asking
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a friend.
if it gets like, if the fan is like clogged up with like just dirt and dust, then yeah, it's not gonna expel the heat efficiently, and your laptop's gonna get really fucking hot, and it could burn out the hard drive.
Yeah, it's probably why I'm staring.
Okay,
Or the motherboard.
nerdy nerd or not.
Probably why I'm staring at a screen that
Burn out
says,
your hard drive.
"Don't tell me how to live my life, Cuba."
Yeah, maybe he likes
Don't kill the messenger.
a very
Just-
hardworking hard drive.
Just because I'm staring at a screen for the past 10 minutes that says "Please wait,"
Please clean your fan.
It doesn't mean anything.
Please clean your fan.
All right. So I'll start with the recap. Well, while you're doing that. All right. So after rescuing the town of Greenest from a bandit raid and dragon attack, you were enlisted to help a monk from Burdusk gather intelligence on a dragon-worshipping cult which appeared to be behind the incident. Along the way, you fulfilled a promise made to a blue dragon to return her egg, and discovered that the cult of the dragon was on the move with loot and treasure, ultimately hoping to raise Tiamat. The monk, Leosin, asked you to meet him in El Torel with any additional information you were able to find, so you could present it to his allies. After a bit of travel, you arrived in the illuminated city and met with Chionthar Froom of the Order of the Gauntlet. It was relayed to you that a few members of different factions believe that although the cult of the dragon has never been successful in the past, they appear to be a bigger threat this time around now that their focus has shifted to a dragon god. Although the majority of you declined to join in any official faction, you did agree to continue gathering information on the cult's next steps, though perhaps not all of you agreed as enthusiastically as others. You were outfitted with new gear, changed your look, and have been set up with a ship to bring you down to Baldur's Gate, where the hope is that you will head off the cult and then accompany it, gathering additional information as they travel north, as indicated in the documentation that you found in the Raiders camp. So we are picking up as you meet up in the morning at the Dragon Eye docks to embark on your 3 or 4 day journey down the river Chionthar. So as you all approach the dock area where you were directed by Chionthar the night before, you do see a decent sized ship. I mean, it's about like 75 feet long. And coming down from it, you see a human guy in his mid-50s, salt and pepper, windswept hair, with a matching beard, darkly tanned skin, and he comes down and he says, "Oh, you must be the ones that my buddy Chionthar told me all about. Welcome to the Kilhampton. I am Captain Onvam Foresthelm, and I'll be seeing you on your journey down to Baldur's Gate." And he gestures behind him to this young human guy, and looks like he's in his early 20s, blonde hair with a little bit of blue in it, really quiet looking. "This is Droru," says the captain. "And over here," and he points a little bit further back, "that's Bolro." And you see a young human female, and her looks to be like later 20s, dark brown skin, these golden eyes, freckles. She waves. The younger guy kind of just does a little like, and the captain turns and says, "I was told to be on the lookout for a beautiful elf with long purple hair. I see a beautiful elf, but no purple hair. But I assume that you're the one he was talking about." And he looks back at Jororu and he says, "Can you go get the stuff?" And he's watched the young guy run back onto the ship and then come back a second or so later with this like bundle in his arms, and he hands it to the captain, and the captain hands it to you, Vidania. And he said, "I was told to give you this." And you can feel as he hands it to you, so it's a long bundle wrapped in just like some thin cloth, and you can feel that it's like warm to the touch, and when you open it,
It's so creepy.
you can see four arrows that are painted red with red fletching, and it is the arrows are warm as you touch them, like the everything about them is just radiating a little bit of heat. And the captain says, "I was told these are helpful in battle."
You love arrows.
So you have 4.
You asshole.
You have 4 Firestorm Arrows.
Firestorm?
Yes, they're +1. And I'll send you the notes, but basically, you get a +1 to bonus. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When you hit with this arrow, you get an additional 1d6 fire damage. But they are one use only, so you have 4 shots with these. When they hit, they kind of explode and they're gone.
Okay, cool. Thank you. These will be very useful in battle.
Oh, they're not from me. They're from Chionthar.
No.
I'm just passing along the gift.
I love Chionthar.
He's very thoughtful.
Chionthar's the best.
Indeed. So we have your horses aboard. Everything's ready for you. Essentially, we're ready when you are.
I'm ready, but, can one of y'all fill me in what happened last night? Because I apparently agreed to something. I'm not really sure what's going on. I mean, I'm glad to hop on with y'all, but, I mean, you guys look completely different, and I don't remember a whole lot.
Don't you remember shaving my head last night?
I don't remember shaving my head. I remember lots of drinking. I remember arm wrestling. I love arm wrestling. That's about it.
Come on, Mkhaya. I'll explain it on the way.
All
And
right.
I'll pull Mkhaya, and can we jump onto the boat, or is it a dock kind of thing?
No, you're in the docks. You're in the Dragon Eye docks. So he says, "All right, well, come on board. We'll get started."
Can I see my horse yet? Can I see Baloo?
No, the horses are down below. They're loaded up and put in the bottom. It's only going to be a short trip, so it's fairly safe for them to be down in the hold there.
What you mean fairly safe?
Well, if it was going to be if this was a longer trip, horses don't fare well on the open water here. But since it's only going to be a few days, they should be fine.
Bernard will be the last to get on the boat, because he doesn't want to get on the boat. As everyone's loading up, he'll just kind of be staring at the water.
Oh, come on,
And
Erna.
then
I have some meat on the stick up
reluctantly.
here. Come on. Come on the boat.
I'd extend my hand
Made for.
as if I was going to help him up onto the boat. Just because I've been on them before and I know how weird it can be for someone who's not used to it.
Aww.
Does not take your hand, but he gets on the boat after taking a very big sigh and cursing in Dwarvish.
No need to be a dick about it.
All right, so you guys, sorry everybody who's watching me do this, but I'm just making this look better. So you jump onto the boat and you all head off, and Jororu and Bolro follow you onto the boat. And you start to head down the river. So the first day, it's a pretty uneventful trip. You see some beautiful sights along the way. It is getting cooler, so you can see your breath a little bit easier now, even as the sun starts to go down. Anything special you want to do while you're traveling on this first day?
guess talk to the captain and the ship hands a little bit.
Okay.
And just kind of like shoot
Chat
the
'em
shit a little. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything in particular you want to ask them?
How often do they do they always travel together on this ship, or are they new, like, to the deckhands if they're just hired for this trip, that kind of thing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they tell you that they travel together. The captain tells you these are his people. Damn it. Oh my god. Sorry.
Are you family or anything, or
No.
just
No. They don't look anything alike. We don't look anything alike. I'd kill this one over here. He points to Jororo, who like he's too quiet. And yet he doesn't listen.
Well, it's good you found some deckhands that you can trust. Keep around. Good
Yes.
help's hard to find.
That's true.
And DM, as far as we know, Anthem knows from Anthar, like, pretty much like what we're doing and why we're traveling and stuff like that.
You don't know. He
Okay,
has-
I'm not gonna talk about it.
The captain has only said that he's there to get you down to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, all right. I'll just talk about how pretty it is. Oh, beautiful water.
All right. Oh, I need to send.
Be prettier if we were on land.
Wow.
So you travel down the river. You make pretty good distance. It's not a straight shot, as rivers rarely are. But you don't run into any issues during that first day. They feed you on the top of the deck there, and it's a nice like outdoor meal, and it's nice. It's good. Open air. It's not like you're in the sea, so it's not like it's a pretty wide river, but they're not like in the center of it the whole time, so you can see land now and again. And so as the night falls, you do have to kind of get closer to the edge to tie up for the night. It's not really safe to travel throughout the entire night. And so you do that. Your horses down in the hold are not super happy, but they're horses, and so they got to do what you tell them to do.
We sleep on deck, or do we sleep like below deck?
No, you sleep. You can do whatever you want. You can sleep below. You can sleep above. The beds are down below. But I mean, for me personally, as myself, I would not be able to do that because I get sick when I'm inside of a boat, but not on the outside for some reason. Like on the where I can see the horizon, I'm okay. So it's up to Erdnot.
He's sleeping on deck. He doesn't need to be any closer to the water.
I'll head down below to go to sleep, but I want to go kiss Balu to good night first.
Okay. So you go down below.
I forgot about the horse. I'm like, who the hell is she going to go kiss? Like one of the sailors?
Like, who she found this time?
Like I already forgot their names. So. Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, the horses are all in an area that's like built specifically for like when they're transporting livestock in this boat. So again, they're just not happy about being out, not in the sun. But they're looking okay. They have enough food and everything. All of that was provided. All right. So then you guys all sleep. Anything you want to do in the morning, the second day? It's just
I-
another
I
kind
think-
of.
I think it kind of goes without saying, but me and Ara could be training
Okay.
whenever we can.
Alrighty. I'd say on a boat this size, you could probably get like an hour and a half of training in there. You'd be interrupted. There isn't like a very special spot to train per se.
Just kind of picking up wherever we can find space.
Yeah, because they'll be working and stuff. It's not a huge boat. There's not a lot of people. It's kind of just like and it's not the ocean or anything crazy. You're going with the current. So, but they will need space to do their work now and again.
Is there a lot of traffic on the river?
You do see other boats, but they're all going like the majority of them are going the way that you're going. The ones that are headed back, they would either need some kind of like magical means to get back up the river because sometimes the current is really rough, or there's like a lot of people on them to like move them against the current. But it is again a pretty decently sized river, so you don't ever run into anybody per se. All right. So the second day, it's another nice clear day, nice and quiet. You guys can have your meals up above on the deck. You notice that Jororu continues to be just this really quiet kid. He has a habit of like not really answering when the captain asks him something, which is why the captain gets really frustrated. Like he'll do the thing, but he won't answer really to his name. You don't hear him talk all that much. He's capable of talking because you see him talking to Bolro, but he just doesn't like engage you guys, and he's just quiet. Bolro, on the other hand, she talks a lot, and she actually takes a liking to you, Mkhaya, and she just kind of like hangs out with you the whole time. Like by the second day, it's like a little annoying because she just is talking to you a lot, but the captain keeps yelling for her to get stuff done. She has a good heart, but she just is kind
So
of up your
she's
ass.
just like a stage 5 clinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like cool for like 5 minutes.
And somehow she keeps finding
Mkhaya
you.
still exhausted? Because you said
No,
she had
no.
1 point, right? Of
Yeah, no,
exhaustion.
you would be by the second day.
That
you'd be
hangover is
gone.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're good.
yesterday I didn't say I was going to do anything because I was figuring she'd probably sleep most of the day.
Okay.
Resting. Yeah.
All right.
Nursing her headache.
So,
Like, is it large enough that it has a mast with a sail, or is it just kind of like at the whim of the river's currents, so it doesn't have a sail? It's just kind of maneuvered by a rudder.
It does have it, but they don't have to use it all that often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ernat's just been sitting, like, I'm assuming the mast would be in the center of the ship, so
Yeah.
Ernat has just been sitting on deck, like, next to the mast, like, in the center. He does not want to be near any edge, nor does he want to be below deck.
Okay.
And he has just been sitting, pretty in, like, when he's not awake and complaining, he has been sitting in like, prayer. Or meditation, and look, you don't know what he's doing. He's praying, but he just looks like he's meditating or sleeping, but he's not generally.
All right.
Is he doing it grumpily?
He does everything grumpily.
Yeah, Ernat is the big grump.
Yeah. I would probably actually take.
Hands on us.
We don't mind that.
Only seem like a grump to non-dwarfs.
I'd actually probably go about the opposite way since I've been on ships before. I'd probably tell the captain I'd help out wherever I can, trimming sail, rope, whatever it is. Just just trying to be somewhat helpful on the ship in general.
All right. He appreciates it, and he does take you up on it, like, especially when Jororu is, like, really annoying him. Sometimes you wonder, too, if Jororu's doing it on purpose, but Whoops. Maybe to like get out of work sometimes. But he seems like he's got a really good crew. Like Jororu and Bolro, they do look up to him and are paying attention in their own ways. Okay, let's see here. So, all right. So the second day is coming to a close as the sun begins to set on your second evening on the water. You look out towards the northern side of the river and you begin to notice this dense, thick fog that's rolling in on the shore. Over an hour or so, it becomes nearly impossible to see anything at all past the edge of the river. And Abaddon and Xander, you're not quite sure why, but you both feel this kind of shiver of dread that runs down your spines. The fog moves very strangely, almost with purpose, and it begins to creep out over the water towards the boat like outstretched fingers. Zan, your eyes shift from the fog to Abaddon, and this like profound sense of loss just like washes over you for an instant. And it's really confusing, but it's quickly replaced by the memory of Heart's founding, and your mood just like dampens at that point. And Abaddon, you can't take your eyes off of the swirling gray mist, and it terrifies you, but you don't know why. And your heart is like pounding in your chest, and there's this lump in your throat that's like, as you sit there and watch this fog just kind of moving, you feel like a scream wants to like escape from you, but you like hold it down. And after a few minutes, you just can't look anymore, and you have to find like, it's only on the side of the river that is facing north, so the south side. So you just kind of turn and don't look at it anymore. The rest of you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Just a heavy,
Weird.
dense fog on the edge of the river. It doesn't reach out to the boat. It's almost like it's trying, but it's not quite getting there. And Erdnot, actually, the fog is kind of welcome to you because it's a sure sign that Baldur's Gate isn't too far away. So that.
Is there any sorry.
Nope. Go ahead.
An Arcana check or anything to see if this is like a magically created fog?
Yeah, you can.
Or something like that.
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Nice.
Yeah, so
There you go.
when you do finally, like the moments that you look back at it, it does not look like a natural fog. It definitely looks like it's moving as if it were alive.
Am I the only one that kind of notices that, or can everybody see that?
You're not sure
Okay.
unless you ask them.
Is Zan must be nearby? Is he nearby?
So this
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so this is like when the sun is starting to go down, so people are kind of like having dinner and finishing up, and it takes a while. It's like over the course of an hour or two that the fog starts to get like really thick and heavy. And then as the sun begins to go down, and the captain and the two crew start to tie the boat up and get ready to do that, that's when you'd notice the thickness of the fog is really, you can't see through it anymore.
Okay.
Zan's just going to mention that there's something off about the fog.
So just to be clear, can we see the fog? Or
Yeah,
we
you can
can't
see it. But for
I
you,
can see it. We just don't notice anything weird about it. It's just
Yeah.
it's a fog.
when you look at it, you just see fog. But when
Could Zan do a nature check since he's getting that weird feeling for
Yep.
some reason?
Sure. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, you also know that this is not a natural fog.
This fog is unnatural. Everyone should be sharp.
Feels comfort. Is like Baldur's Gate like London? Is it just always foggy? So is that why I'm feeling comfort for it, or is there something that I know about it that they don't know?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate has fogs often. I mean, so you're seeing a fog. It makes you feel like, home. It's pretty normal, especially in the lower area where you're from. It gets foggy a lot there.
Well, I think I want to stay up a little bit if everybody's going to bed now, rather than hopping down into the bunks. I'd like to stay on the ship deck just to keep an eye on it for a little while and see how I feel.
All right. Yeah, so it's...
Zan's also gonna stay up and take his bow off his back just to hold it in his hand.
All right. Yep. So as they start to pull over to the right side of the river to tie up, so you guys notice that Captain Onvam and his crew look really nervous, and it almost looks like they're getting this weird feeling too. And Onvam looks over at you guys. He doesn't say anything because it's kind of like, no, I'm fine. He doesn't want to act like he's scared or anything, but and as they're finishing up and the last bit of light fades from the sky, you all hear, or actually, who's on deck basically?
Avedon.
Zan.
I'm on deck because that lady's talking my ear off.
Okay.
I already forgot this chick's name. She won't leave me alone.
Bolro.
Bolro.
Yeah.
Very dainty name. Okay.
I stayed on deck too.
All right.
I'd probably be wherever the captain was, just still kind of trying to talk to him a little bit.
It's not technically bedtime, so, bedtime.
Would I notice, that she's nervous because I'm, talking to her?
Yeah. You could see she would be looking up at the fog, and they're all working at the moment, so you can see them. They're just doing their nightly routine of tying up the boat. And as the sun begins to set there, you do all hear this really faint that comes from the shore, and the crew stops, and you're all still a good 30 feet. The boat is a good 30 feet from the side, but you watch as two figures emerge from the fog and start floating across the water towards your boat. And you can see that they are ghosts coming at your boat, and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to change my music without
Are you sure this is the right session? This isn't the scary one?
I know!
Scary.
Well, whenever you said the fog part, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
It's ghosts.
Lord, it's a scary session.
Zoinks.
Raggy. Raggy.
Oh no, Steve.
There's totally two dead dudes over there. They're coming across the water, man.
Maybe we're part of Scooby-Doo now.
All right.
Why do we always have to be the bait?
Gotta solve the mystery.
All right,
Just
sorry.
wanna go
This
get high.
The boat
should,
ghosts.
this should be a lot more fluid than I made it, but I'm having trouble with my music, and I want the music to work.
Is it spooky?
Are there any DM? Are there any oars on the ship?
There, no. Well, no, there aren't. The boat, the ship is like too big.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting there. Oh my god. Let's see if this works.
About how far away are the ghosts from the ship?
Not far enough.
No. Hold on one second.
Once this game plays, I'm going to lose my shit with excitement.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna switch you guys over to your battle screen, and my music's not fucking working, so
Just sing it.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't remember it. It was gonna be so good.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
we on a boat.
I'm on a boat and
On the fucking boat.
All right.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm just gonna do this so that I can do my music, because I'm going to make the music happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Liz.
Oh wait.
It's going to happen.
What's the NAT30s in the live session now? Is that your music?
Hmm?
Oh.
No, that's the other thing that I have. Okay. Sorry.
Ah.
I can't hear Ergnot.
Oh, he's gone.
yeah, he
I'm
disappeared.
not gone.
Your
I'm
face
here.
is gone.
Music is
Oh.
great.
I think I can hear you.
I feel like I'm in Final Fantasy. I beat the game.
Oh, you did?
What?
Oh, we have to
Maybe
talk
it was
about
that.
it later.
It's so good. Freaking love it.
Suitable ghost fighting
Be
music.
heard or seen,
Oh
or,
my
or am I
god!
good here?
So long since we
I
So
can't
I can
see
hear
you.
you again.
Okay.
Your face is gone though, from me anyway.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go
I
anywhere.
can see you.
You keep going like fuzzy on me. Everyone else has a clear picture, but yours keeps going a little bit fuzzy.
Oh, you look
I
fine.
don't touch it at all.
All right. So,
No, look at the boat and the ghosts.
all right. So I need everybody to roll initiative. Finally, 10 minutes after I said you got attacked.
Do I remember how to do that?
I know. I had to.
No, we do
like
not
it's
remember how to fight.
Special.
Did I do it? No.
Last time we fought were some like noble or
Daddy hasn't
something
killed anything in so long.
Come on.
that we know of.
Let's shoot shit.
True.
I want to shoot shit.
Maybe this is why you got those fire arrows.
Oh.
All right. So we've got initiative. No. Mkhaya, was that you?
Was what won me?
The 9?
Yes, that was me.
That's what I done.
I was just ready to go when you asked. I was ready to hit.
Never mind. Sorry, I rolled twice.
No problem.
Take the first.
All right, so we've got Mkhaya 9, Erdnot 17, and actually, could you guys? I'll do Zan. What was yours?
15.
15. Vidania.
15.
All right. Eckert.
4.
All right, Erdnot. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you at all, though.
17.
17.
Oh, there's
There you go. Abaddon.
13.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, Ari's not there. And Mkhaya.
I
Oh,
got
9. You were the 9.
9.
All right. Okay, so you all watch as these ghosts appear and start to go towards the boat. Let me make them appear for you. That would be helpful.
They're invisible. They're ghosts.
Eee, those are scary.
So where are you? You guys can position yourselves where you would be standing. I just threw you on deck, so you can just position where you would have been.
Zan would have been towards the back. Which end would be the back? Considered the back of the boat.
This
Oh,
one.
right there.
I would have been talking to the captain. C, I'm assuming is.
Yeah, is this my friend over here? This bee?
Yeah. So they see these ghosts come out and they just book it to the side. Everybody can move their people, right? Just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right. It's been a while since we had a fight.
I have forgotten everything.
So. All right.
Except how to be a murder hobo.
Oh, we got our murder hobo right here.
We need that.
All right. So they are hovering towards you.
This music's making me nervous. Anybody else hear this ominous music?
DM, is there a look of recognition in the captain's eyes, like he's seen this before, or is this new to him?
You can make an insight check real quick.
Yeah, I feel like I would have asked my friend over here when she looked scared. I was like, "What's the matter?"
So this one.
Eee!
It's on the boat.
Yep, so they hover
That's
across the
fast.
water and come that one goes to you, Erdnot. I actually need everybody let's see. It's going to Alright, this one is gonna do horrifying visage. So I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Uh-oh, I'm not good at that.
Again.
Well,
What am I? Where am I clicking that?
Yeah, it's not letting me click that on the saving throw zone.
Fuck off.
Also, DM, I rolled a 18 for that insight check you wanted.
Okay. So just looking at his face, he just looks very terrified. Like there doesn't seem to be a recognition on his face. Just like he's like, get back, yelling to Jororu and Bolro, and he's like, ghosts, ghosts. But that's it. All right. So
Wait, I just did wisdom. How do I do a wisdom save? Because
It's
it just
not
did.
letting me do it either.
Top left.
Oh wait, never mind. I found. Wait. No. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it won't let me.
My
click
bad.
It.
I clicked it, but then I
There
had
we
to
go.
go to the right to the Beyond
Oh,
20.
Beyond 20.
If
Yeah,
it won't let
it
you,
wasn't
it means you
working.
don't have enough wisdom.
Wow.
You're not safe.
Burn.
All right,
that
so
one's dig. That's a dig.
That was hurtful.
all right, so Zan, Eckert, Vidania, Zan, Eckert, and Vidania. You see these ghosts coming, and you are just terrified. Let's see. 5 or more DC 13. So nope, you're all okay with that one. The three of you are frightened right now, and that means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you can see the ghosts, and you can't move closer to this ghost here. Right here. You cannot move closer to this ghost. You can only move further away or stay where you're at. Like, something about it maybe looks familiar to you and you're just, like, you're frightened of it. Alright, let's see.
I feel like they should also do a urination check just to make sure that they didn't urinate during this process.
That's you.
Is that one of
That made
the
me sneeze. I'm allergic.
Rona.
Alright, this next one is going to move over to Abaddon. And it's going to do Withering Touch against Abaddon.
Oh, that stinks.
The first ghost, it floated over to Erdnot and like shrieked, and
Yeah.
because I rolled like 18, did I yell back at it? Like, did it not scare me?
Yeah, you can yell back at it if you want.
Okay, if it did like a, then I just like go. Nah!
I'm sorry,
At it.
repeat that. If it did a what?
Yeah, like
If it did a.
What? I like that move.
Is it a yeet?
I do that a lot.
No, just a yeet, not a yeet.
All right, so Abaddon, it was an 11 to hit.
Nope.
It doesn't hit.
No, that's a miss. Can you believe it?
I cannot.
My AC's 12.
Oh, very lucky. So it reaches out to
Yay!
it reaches out to Abaddon and it tries to like grab your shoulder, but you're able to dodge out of the way real quick. All right.
Bitch, please.
And let's see. That was okay.
Ooh, ooh. Sorry.
Yes.
There's something I remember that I have a spell that I have, but I can only use it as a reaction, and I can't remember if I would want to use it. Sorry.
Hellish Rebuke.
To be clear,
Yeah.
a ghost, did that count? That's like a fiend, right?
No,
That's like the
ghosts are
technical
undead.
term. Oh, okay, undead or I wasn't sure which one. I'm trying to see what bag of goodies I have for ghosts, but I'm like, is it a fiend or is it undead? I thought undead would be like a vampire.
No, ghosts are undead.
Okay. I mean, they're dead.
No, they're undead.
Not.
Dead is dead. Dead is
But
dead.
you gotta die to be a goat to become
Right,
a
and
ghost.
then you
Yeah.
but you gotta die to be
Then
a
you get
vampire.
undead and you
get
become a
undead
ghost.
And then you move.
You get undeaded.
Can we try to re-dead these ghosts, please?
Are you gonna do hellish? Are you doing hellish rebuke or no?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, no problem.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. That was a... Oh, they have to do a DC save.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I should have said that.
Dex save.
I've never used this before because I always forget that it has to be like turn.
Second level.
That too, but I think that comes natural to you.
Is this a spell that you cast?
Yes.
Okay. So I also need that 20-sided die.
Oh shit. I should just roll a 20 in the just do the
Yeah, you can just roll a 20.
thing.
Yeah,
One roll.
just one. It does not succeed, so you... What do you yell at it?
Oh, it doesn't succeed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell. Nice try, motherfucker!
And you see it go like... And it takes... is that... Let me see. So 10 points of fire damage. So you... Like this... little like sparks of fire kind of flash around it. It doesn't look like it got hurt as much as you would hope, though.
That is just typical.
All right.
I'm trying to roll that d20, but it's not working.
What about if you click the die on the side?
Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry, this is taking so long.
No, no problem.
D20. That worked.
All right, good. Okay. So, that ends the ghost turn. Next up is Erdnot, actually.
Right. I'm gonna take a whack at it.
A what?
I'm gonna take a whack at it.
Okay. Hit.
Okay, and I'm going to divine smite it.
All right.
So let me read this straight because I think I get something extra for. Is it? Oh, let me reread this. Damage increases. Okay, so get extra 2d8, and then I can. Okay. Okay, so normally I get a 2d8 for the divine smite, but to undead or fiends, I can add one more d8 to that, so a 3d8.
Okay. Do you get to choose, or it's just automatic?
I think I have to roll a.
No, I mean,
3.
Do you get to choose to add the 1d8, or it's just automatic because they're undead?
Automatic because it's undead.
Okay.
So, hold on. Let me... This... 3d8. Okay.
Alright. Is that just normal bludgeoning damage?
The searing... Wait.
What kind of damage?
Hold on. Nope, sorry. I fucked it up. I did this backwards. That was my searing smite. My bludgeoning damage.
Your bludgeoning damage is 6.
Wait, was 6. My bad. Okay.
So this is what kind of damage is this?
Oh, hit a creature. Spell slot. Damages.
It should say like right at the top.
Radiant.
Okay.
It actually does because it's just a special, but it's radiant damage.
All right. So you smack it with the warhammer, which doesn't seem like it does all that much, and then suddenly there's this like explosion of light, and the ghost like screams out as it's hit with this.
Spooky.
All right,
More
14
of that.
points. All right, anything else?
And not at the moment.
All right, Vidania, you're up.
Can I cast Hunter's Mark
Sure. Which one?
on the boy? On the one near Erdnot?
All right.
Yep.
Let's do this little wiggle. Just
Wiggle,
because.
wiggle.
No, I'm gonna make it green so I can see it. That's probably.
Wiggle.
And then I'll just try to hit it with an arrow. And then, hang on. I probably didn't hit anyway.
Sorry, I put the damage on the wrong ghost. Yeah. So you let loose, and it actually just flies through, and you're not really sure why. But it doesn't make any. It doesn't make any contact.
Shit.
Could be because it's a ghost, but I don't know. He just hit it. Anything else?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm just double checking too. So right end. Check some attack rolls. Okay, yeah, your attack rolls are at disadvantage. Okay, next up is Zan.
I'll I'll also cast Hunter's Mark on the other ghost
Alright.
and try disadvantage with my bow.
That yeah, that still hits. 22 to hit, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I honestly I'm not ready because I did not expect to actually hit. 1 second.
Alright. Is that okay, that's +3.
There's that one.
Of course, we're in combat now.
Well,
I
at
was
least
gonna
it's
Yeah, right?
at least it's on damage and not on the roll, so I don't accidentally shoot
Yeah.
someone.
So it does make contact, but again does not seem to do as much damage as you would hope. But when it does get hit, it still does that, like, you know, the typical ghost, like, "Nah, I'm looking at you, pissed." Any movement or anything?
Well, I can't move any closer.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, so I'm done.
Okay. I wonder which one would be good. Well, I'll just mark you guys red. So who was afraid? It was Arik, right?
I
I
was.
think it was everyone but Avedon, Erdnot. I'm not sure about Mkhaya.
No, I think Mkhaya made it. I thought it was 3 of you.
Yeah, I made it.
Me, Zan, and Vidania, I think,
Okay,
are
alright.
frightened.
I'm just gonna mark you guys red so that I know. Okay. Next up then is Avedon.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on that ghost directly next to me.
Okay.
The screaming banshee.
All right. What does that one
Did
do?
that
If
go
you
through? Oh, it didn't go through. All right. This.
Okay, an intelligence save.
Yeah.
Mind Sliver. Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
Alright, so ghost number 2 8, so that does not. So it takes 4 points of psychic damage. All right.
And then what is the first time it makes a saving throw before the end of my next turn, it must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the save.
Okay, so it's
Ugh,
next
That's
saving.
so confusing.
Next
yeah.
saving throw has a -4.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So that's 4 points of psychic damage. Whoops. Ghost number 2. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Next is Mkhaya.
First, I just have to say that I feel like I'm in Bowser's Castle in Mario. Alright. Secondly, I'm going to go over and touch Abaddon, and I'm going to cast Bark's Skin on her.
Okay.
So
What?
you're gonna have a 16 AC now
Ooh.
for an hour, but it requires concentration. So what does that mean for me?
So technically you can't get any closer. Oh no, wait, you're not afraid. It's the other 3. So you can move. Oops, sorry. You can move all the way over there. Sorry, what was that question?
The spell requires concentration. So what does that mean? That I can't cast another one that requires it? Or
Yes. If you cast
Okay.
another spell that requires concentration, then the first one goes away.
That one.
Yeah.
And if you get
But
any
until
damage,
then, I
too.
can do it. I can move and do other stuff.
Yeah. If you get hit, you
just-
have to roll a concentration check, but you can still...
Oh, okay. If I,
Yeah.
I knew there was something else, I couldn't remember what it was. Okay. And what's the concentration check? Just a D20.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank
Yes.
you, Mkhaya.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, I have a newfound love for Abaddon because she took care of me when I was drunk. So.
Oh,
I
it's
feel
just real life.
I need
It's just
a-
real life.
from this ghost. And she looks very scared. So now you have a nice bark on your skin. Go with
You're
your
the
horns.
best.
All right,
Badass.
I'm done.
All right, Abaddon. Let's see what fun little thingy I can put on for you. Is there an armor? I'm still learning these thingies. Oh, there's an armor right here. We can do that. Is there a tree?
Ooh.
No, that's just an armor thing. Okay, so you got bark skin. All right. Anything else, Mkhaya?
No, that'll be all.
Alright. Next is Arik. Finally, your turn.
I'm gonna pull a hand axe from my, so I can't move forward at all, even towards this one here, because it's in the direction of that other one.
Yes, right.
Correct.
You're pretty
Okay.
much stuck where you're at. Like your heart's beating fast. You're breathing
thought
heavy.
All right, I'm gonna pull a hand axe and I'm gonna try to throw it right into the chest of this ghosty thing.
All right, rolling with disadvantage.
Yes, ma'am. Did it roll?
Yep.
Yes.
So you take a deep breath and throw it. And 13 actually does hit. So
Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
yeah, you go. It hits the ghost. It does that. It does not look happy, but it also looks like there's just something about hitting it that's not doing the damage that you guys think it's supposed to.
Probably because it's a ghost.
Yeah, probably.
Are there, just as a quick question, DM, are these, is it lighting up for me when I click that?
Is it lighting up for?
Like, is it doing the little ding thing on the map, like the little
No.
circle?
Oh.
What if you hold down? No.
Oh, hold it down. That's right. It's not double click.
There you go.
That right there.
Yeah.
Are those lanterns?
This is like a little, yeah, that's a lantern, and these are boxes and stuff on the deck.
Okay. Okay. I'm all set.
All right. Next up is we're at the top of the round, so ghost number 1. Let's see. Okay. By the way, the 3 who succeeded, you're immune to this for the next 24 hours for that ghost. So, just so you know, like if you run across it in like 15 hours, you're not gonna have to worry about being afraid of it.
Let's do it right now. We're not gonna encounter this guy again.
So, ghost number 1, right here, is going to attempt to possess you or not. You have to succeed on a DC 13 charisma save. So the ghost like reaches out and starts to move into your space.
Hey, it's not me that's being turned. It's not me that's being turned against the party this time.
Thank you.
Oh. I'm sorry about
Still
that.
salty.
So the ghost tries to move into your space, but you're able to bat it away. You're like, it tries, but it's not successful. So it is actually going to move. Then over here. You do get an attack of opportunity on it. Or
I
not.
shall take that attack opportunity.
All right.
I'm going to swing at it again.
All right. You swing as it flies away, but you don't make contact that time. And then this one here is actually going to try to do the same thing to you, Abaddon. So I need it's going to try to possess you. It starts to move into your space. So I just need a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Wait, what's a DC 13?
So you have to roll above 13.
Oh. Oh, crap.
So
That ain't good.
No.
No.
So the ghost moves into you watch as the ghost just like moves into Abaddon's body, and Abaddon's eyes kind of close the darkness, and then her eyes open up again, and it looks at you all. Abaddon, your body is controlled, but you can see everything that's happening. You just can't do anything about it. And you're watching it all, but you have no control over your body. So
she can't speak or anything like that?
Nope, she is like somewhere in the back over here, or not, your camera's going nuts. Somewhere in the back, like yelling as her body is not her own anymore. Okay. So next up is Erdnot.
I'm going to, what is this thing called? As a bonus action, I'm going to do my vow of enmity on the guy that just moved away from me. It allows me to gain advantage on attack rolls on it for 1 minute. So with that, my action will be I'm going to shoot Sacred Flame at it and yell out, because it's my turn, I can yell out, right? That I think radiant damage attacks hurt them, I think. But I'm not sure. So anyways, here we go. Sacred Flame. Well, that probably didn't hit. Oh wait, I have an advantage, right? So can I roll like a second time? I can't hear you. You've like completely cut out
It
for me.
says DC 12. I have to do a dex save. It says dex save DC 12. So the ghost has to do the dex save, and it has to hit a 12 or above. Which it.
Oh, that's for the sacred flame. But I also have an advantage on attack rolls with that I used as my bonus action before the sacred flame.
Yeah, you don't. But you don't. This isn't an attack. Like that's not how that works. That's not how that spell works. I do the roll. It's not that kind of attack.
It's like
There's no advantage for you to
you'd have
roll
to give it
because
disadvantage.
you automatically hit them. She has to roll to see how much
gotcha.
damage.
right.
Okay.
So the ghost rolled a 9.
So I wasted.
So you do
a thing. Okay.
7 radiant, right? 7 radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you hit that one is ghost number 1. All right. So it makes it's facing away from you, and the sacred flame fires out, and you hear it do this loud like ah, and it's definitely that one did damage on it. Anything else?
Nope. I wasted my bonus action. I mean, I guess it's still good for 1 minute, but.
Yep. For the whole.
That's it.
It's 10 rounds. All right. So next up is Vidania.
Okay. So my buddy right next to me. Can I whip out my short sword?
Whip it out, baby.
And try to whack at him.
All right. So an 18 does hit. So 5 points of piercing damage. Plus 1.
Don't forget your colossal
Oh
slayer.
yeah, Colossus Slayer.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Is Colossus Slayer a spell or just like an added?
It's just special.
An added. It's just an
Okay.
ability. As long as they don't have max HP.
All right. Okay. So this is number 1. Alrighty. So you slash it, and it hits, and it's starting to look like the ghost is like losing its shape a little bit. You want to move?
No, I'll stay.
She's got the red.
She's frightened, so she can't move any closer to it, but it moved closer
Oh.
to her, so it doesn't say anything in there that like you have to move away. It just says you can't get close.
I thought when you were scared, like you couldn't move, like you had to stay in place.
No, you can move. You just can't move closer to the thing that is making you afraid while you can see it. All right, Zan, you're up.
So disadvantage is on all attack rolls, right? Not just the ghost that I'm frightened of.
Right. It is. You are frightened, so you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you can see the ghost that is making you scared.
Alright, I would like to move my Hunter's Mark as a bonus action to the ghost that's near Vidania,
All right.
and I'll fire my bow.
Okay. Yep, 19 hits.
Sorry, I'm on my iPad, so I have to go back to my spreadsheet to copy and paste my damage
problem.
rolls. Quicker than actually typing it.
All right. Is that with you still need Colossus Slayer on that, or is that
Nope, that's
With
why
it.
it's 2d8.
okay? All right. So 15 points of damage. Oof. So that it's looking like it's barely holding itself together at the moment. Anything else? It's like flickering.
Yeah, I can't move anywhere, so yeah, I'm done.
All right. Avedon, you're up. Oh no, you're not up.
I can't do anything.
Oh no, you're about to do something.
Let me just double check how this works.
To the valiant crew to lend a hand.
I know, what a bunch of wusses, right?
It's your ship, goddammit. Do something.
Oh yeah, no, they're like terrified and not going to help you.
So are half of us.
They're just
Good point.
they're not adventurers.
They're sailors. They've seen worse.
They are not the champions of greenness.
No.
Or the bums of greenness.
All right, Mkhaya, you're up.
Oh, yay, it's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna move over to this guy. And I'm gonna cast a spell. And it's called Flaming Blade. So as my bonus action is actually this spell. And then I can make a melee spell attack. It makes like a blade out of fire.
Oh, okay.
And then I can make a spell attack instead of melee spell attack. On a hit, it takes 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So, hold on. So if it's melee spell attack, I get my spell attack modifier?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
It should be like +5 or whatever your spell attack is.
Yeah, it's 4. Mine's
Oh,
4.
+4.
Did I do that right?
Yep, 21 hits.
Alright. So 3d6.
All right. So as you create that with a flaming sword.
Yeah, it's like a scimitar. It's like
Okay.
a scimitar fire.
And you cut through the ghost and you hear it going, ah, and then it dissipates and disappears
Die, motherfucker.
into a swirl of smoke. All right, anything else?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay, let's see here. Next up is Arik.
Oh,
Just sigh.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt her. No, not again.
Like no magic tricks to use either. He's just got
I know, I don't.
blades.
I've got 2 hand axes, a long sword, a dagger, and a crossbow. None of these are going to be good for her. All right, this is something that's I'm going to have to take bit by bit just because I haven't done it yet and I don't know how it works. But I'd like to move right up to her and try to restrain her with a grapple, or grab her and grapple her to the ground.
Okay.
I'm trying to look up online how that works, and
So,
I can't find it.
I believe it's a contested strength check. So grappling. So when you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack called a grapple. So it's essentially an attack. You do. Okay, so you do an athletics check against my athletics.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
So you want me to go ahead with that now,
Yeah, go ahead.
or do you want to?
It doesn't gain access to a target's knowledge class features. Alright, so you rolled.
Now, I was gonna say, now, can I use an ability onto that. Like, I have. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Precision attack. No, I'm sorry. That says when you make a weapon attack roll. This isn't a weapon attack roll, correct?
Right.
Okay. Damn it.
All right. So
Really trying, Avedon, not to hurt you.
Are we still frightened now that that ghost is gone, or is frightened just last?
Well, we were only frightened of that one, anyways.
Yeah. Right. So that one goes away, and you're no longer frightened. Whoops. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure I do this correctly, but I might not do it right. It's a little bit confusing how possession works. Okay, so against, she's gonna do
Is it just athletics versus athletics, or?
Yeah.
The
But
one time I'm hoping a teammate has shitty stats, or is it the ghost stats?
No, in this case it is Avedon stats. So yeah, you
Oh, it is?
grapple. You are able to grapple Avedon, and so what that means is that the target can't move. Yeah, so she can't move basically. Like, she can't physically.
This would
move
be a
away.
good time to use all that expensive rope that you bought.
All right. Anything else?
Could I'd like to try to get her to the ground. Is that I know I've already used up my action for that, but if I use my ability action surge to take another additional turn, could I actually get her to the ground? Is it just another contested athletics check?
Let's see. Yeah, we can do it that way. I don't know if that's technically restraining, like attempting to restrain. Hold on.
I mean, I guess I should explain. If I just explain what I want to do, it'll let you know what how to work it. I want to get her to the ground so somebody else can run over and either tie her up or help hold her down or something, so we can figure out what to do later.
Let's see. Yeah, you can do. Let's say you can do a do another. If you're going to do an action surge to do another action, then yeah, you can do. We'll do the grapple again to see if you can get it down on the ground.
Okay. Damn, another 15, huh? Another 8.
Okay. So yeah,
And
you get her down onto the ground.
Yeah. And so as I do that, I'm holding her down. I would yell for somebody to, come help.
Alrighty. So next.
For Christ's sakes, I have the most expensive rope in the world in my pack.
All right. So next is the ghost.
Oh no! I thought it was going to be somebody else's turn first. Oh shit! I was really hoping that I was going to get away without having to hurt her. I'm trying so hard.
All right.
Now she's gonna hurt you.
Appreciated.
Just looking at your spells, Avedon.
Oh fuck!
Don't use any good ones.
Don't waste my slots.
Yeah, right.
Level 7 magic missile right to Eric's face.
Right up Eric's ass.
Stay right in
That's
that
how this game's played.
Right up his bum.
The bum of greenest. Take a long sip of fucking water before this happens.
All right. So the ghost is going to cast
So there's a lot of thought going into this one.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to read the spell here.
Now, if does she need any hand motions to be able to do that? Because I'm holding her down by the arms.
that doesn't stop her from moving her hands.
Oh, damn it.
That was a good try, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a magic caster.
Those
No, it
fingers
wasn't.
are free
It was
to
legit.
tickle the grundle with magic missiles.
She is the Grundle Queen.
All right. So the ghost is gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt.
Which is a second level
All
spell. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range.
I'm not really hearing you for some reason. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, yep, there you go.
Oops. Alright, so a beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage.
Question, does that hurt her since we're literally touching?
No.
Oh, what?
Nice try.
It doesn't hurt the ghost? Come on.
No.
No. I don't think Abaddon would want that to be canon for this spell going forward. And the ghost is going to cast it at second level. Wait, do you have any more second level slots? Or it doesn't look like you do.
Yeah.
She has no more spell slots left at all, actually. She has not.
No.
She doesn't even have any weapons on her right now.
Sure, something that you can fill out and draw your character.
Huh?
Alright.
What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. Colin was talking about your character.
Oh.
Alright, so
He's listening again on the
2d12. Alright, so 21 to hit, which does hit. And let's see.
Would that be at disadvantage because she's restrained?
No, she's just grappled.
Oh, just grappled.
Yeah. But she's grappled on the ground. Alright. On a hit, the target takes 1d12, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12. Okay. Alright, so you get hit for 20 points of lightning damage as the ghost pulls out the little twig and goes and casts the spell.
Pulls it out even though it's restrained. I don't like this.
I think that's the best damage I've ever gotten on that spell.
Well, serves me right for trying not to hurt. So why isn't it not letting me? It's not letting me change my hit points for some reason on this, on the D20. What I'm gonna do is, as a reaction, I'm going to riposte. I'm just gonna pull my dagger out of my my belt. And I'm just gonna whack her in the head with it once, just because.
All right.
So, if it lets me.
With the pommel, you're not just driving this dagger at Abaddon's head,
Oh no,
right?
no! I'm just gonna whack her with the pommel right in the side of the head. Like, I tried to help, and god damn it, that fucking hurt.
Abaddon, your AC is a 12, right?
Well, I still have that spell from
you've
Mkhaya,
got the
so
bark
it's
skin. What does the bark skin give you?
16.
Okay, so
fuck.
you try to hit her with it, but the ghost is able to move Abaddon's head out of the way, and it's like hissing at you and everything.
I'm so pissed.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Hey, I've been
Sorry.
there. Fucking been there. Not to worry.
All right, next is so it can't move. So the next is or not.
Well,
sorry.
actually, DM, hold on. My flame sword thing requires concentration, so I think her bark skin would have went away.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Was the bark also concentration?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
okay.
So it would have canceled it out.
Yep. So it doesn't have bark skin. So that does hit. Avedon takes 8 points. Is this non-lethal?
Sorry, Avedon. I love you.
It's okay, I get it. I
8
get it, guys.
8
I
points
would
of
do it and
non-lethal
just
damage. So
just
you can mark that
whack
on
and
your
be like, I'm
character sheet,
sorry.
Avedon. You're down 8 hit points.
I'm doing that, right?
Yeah, on your character sheet. you're
Okay.
down. All
Are you
right.
guys, Avedon, real quick, is yours letting you change your HP on your
Yes.
Damn it. I don't know why
Yours
mine
isn't
isn't.
working.
No,
I,
it's not.
I clicked right on the current, right on the number. Is that what you
Yeah.
did? Oh.
Yeah, it's not letting me. It's alright. If it was just a straight 20, it's easier to keep track of. That's not a big deal. I'll just write it down. Sorry, DM. Didn't mean to.
No, no problem. I can change it for you too. So it's just 20
That was-
points.
Alright. I would be at 16. I just don't know why it's not. Like, it's letting me hit certain things on my thing, but it's like if I tap the inspiration, it won't. It won't do anything there. I don't know.
You
It's
just
just
got
Your
rid of
laptop is about to explode from the heat.
Mine?
The fan.
well, it took me
Oh.
forever to be able to actually get into D&D Beyond for some reason. It kept on saying we rolled a natural 1
Oh, yeah.
back to the home page or whatever. I don't know what the issue is. So
Everybody's playing tonight. That's probably it.
Thirsty Thursday.
Everybody's always playing.
The thirsty for the D&D. They. Okay, so sorry, who's up next or not?
All right. Or not yells. Sorry, last, but this probably won't hurt you. And I launch Sacred Flame at her.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm holding her. I'm literally on top.
Sorry.
I'm literally on top
That-
of her,
Twice. My
holding her
bad.
down. You son of a bitch. Fuck.
All right. So, technically, so hold on. If you, all right. Hold on a second. Going back to Avedon's sheet here, so I can make a dex save. Oh, and I've got a -4 to this dex save. It's a 15 though. I rolled a 15. I don't know why that didn't show up in there. Oh, because I clicked on the blue and it rolled it. It rolled the die in D&D Beyond. So she's got a. No, that was a dex check. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Sorry. Nope. Okay, so that's an 11 -4. So that does hit for 5 points of radiant damage. So Avedon's body gets hit with this light, and you hear the ghost go. But Avedon, that's 5 more points of damage on you.
Alrighty.
Hoping that the radiant damage would drive it out of your body, and hoping that because it's flame-like, you would not really be hurt by it.
You know, that is really thoughtful. It's really.
Oh, you know what? Avedon, I forgot to roll a d20.
Oh, for the.
Actually, can you do it? You want to do it?
Yep, I can do it.
Just rolling up.
All right. Anything else or not?
What was the D20 for?
You don't know.
You
We
keep
don't
Oh.
know. Now we notice
Okay.
that she rolls it every single time that she casts a spell.
secrets.
Nothing
Her
else urgent?
wand is gonna explode.
Don't have
If I
anything
said
else
my
I could
wand.
use that will
Wand.
not, like, really hurt her.
Okay, Vidania, you're up.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
god,
just
shoot her.
gonna try to hurt her.
But not this
Can I still put the hunter's mark on her?
I think so. I'm not 100% on her.
It should last an hour.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so you should be able to move
So I'll
it.
do that. And
If we were
then
trying to hurt her as a bonus action, I could have hit her with the hammer that sets her on fire. Jesus.
Guys,
okay, and then I'm gonna from where I am, can I hit her with the arrow?
You'll be at disadvantage because
Yeah.
she's on the ground.
Yeah, so there's a table here. So, but you ignore everything but full cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're fine.
Sorry.
16.
And then I have the
And that is 9 points of piercing damage as an arrow just shoots right into Abaddon and is sticking out of her back.
no fan.
oh,
So nine more points, Abaddon. And the ghost screams out, and you can still feel
You dead
things
yet?
too. So Abaddon, like
Very
inside of like the back of your brain, you're like screaming because you could feel all of the burning and the arrows shooting into you, but you can't do anything about it.
Sorry.
I tried to do this shit all non-lethally, like, oh, hold her down, and we can figure out, we can tie her up, and everyone's like, fuck her up! Filling her full of arrows, flames.
All right, anything else?
Goddamn.
Any movement?
No, I'll just stay right here.
All right, Zan, you're up.
Okay, so now that I'm not frightened anymore, I'm going to move over. Would I be able to grab the rope from Arik and then go over to Abaddon to tie her up, or would that be too much?
Hold on one quick second. Alright, so reaction.
Because what I was thinking was one of them would be a bonus action, maybe.
Using an action is... Hold on. Let's see. Well, I'll say... I would say that it would be, because like in the 6 seconds, how likely are you to be able to get that rope off of him while he's struggling with someone else, and then also
Still
use
on
it to
top of
tie
her?
her up? Huh?
Is Eckhart still on top of her?
Yeah, he's still
Yep.
grappling her.
I'm fucking trying, guys.
So here's a question, Eckhart or Eric, where is your rope?
I would be probably, I would have some attached probably to my belt, hip pouch area.
Okay.
In all honesty, I'm not sure that he'd be able to, as much as I want him
No,
to.
yeah, I'm thinking like,
I don't know if it's physically
Let's
possible.
I think your action
possibly.
would be to get that rope off of him while he's struggling with her. So you could have
So
it.
so I'll move forward, and as my action, I'll take the rope off of Arik.
Okay, yeah, because in this, I have this like quick guide too, and it says an action is to use an object. Technically, you could say that the use is to tie, but also you could say that the use is to try to get it off of someone else.
Yeah, that seems fair. I thought I might have been pushing it there.
I'd say if you had
Worth
it on
a try.
yourself, then you could bonus action take it off, because you'd know how to take it off quickly and blah blah. Anyway, okay, so you have the rope now.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, we've got Abaddon. You are still possessed, but you are you're in there. You're screaming.
This sucks.
You're in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have?
4.
Okay. Do you have that updated on your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I just didn't see it. Okay. Then next is Mkhaya. You're up.
All right, so
Abaddon's looking really bloodied, and like the ghost is screaming through her mouth, but you're not sure if she can feel all of the things you guys are doing. There's an arrow sticking out of her back.
This is
So-
terrifying.
Sorry.
Makaya's like not sure what to do, so she's gonna go towards Abaddon and try to shoot poison spray. So she has to make a constitution 12.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna poison you.
I thought we were friends.
Well, she's thinking
That
the
might
only
get
way
it out.
to
I'm
get
just
the
gonna
ghost
poison
out
it.
is to kind of get her
To kill.
unconscious,
That's what I was thinking.
and then I can heal her. But I think I need
I have
to
a
get her
plan, but
unconscious first.
Fair
It's a little
enough.
while before we get back to me.
I hope we're right.
You said no.
Did you just say you messaged me? Is that what you were saying?
Who?
Or
Did you
not?
make it?
Me?
Did you make the con save or no?
Oh, sorry.
Me?
Sorry.
Or 12? It's con save or 12.
One second. I gotta bring up my Constitution save. Let me just double
Wait,
check.
is that me doing that?
I'm just double checking which one I use. No, it's me who does it, but I'm checking
Oh, okay.
which whose stat I use. All right, so it's
Oh, I see.
all right. I rolled a 19.
What is that? Should I know what that means?
Mkhaya, I rolled a 19.
Ah, poop. Okay. It does nothing.
Okay. So Mkhaya comes up and tries to spray the poison, but the grapple, like the ghost is still pushing around, and it doesn't connect with like you guys end up coughing a little bit, Eric and Abaddon, like, but it's not hurtful in any way.
Well,
It's
Rona.
inconvenient. It's just inconvenient.
I'm ignoring all the 6-foot social distancing.
All right. Next up is oh, anything else? Sorry, Mkhaya.
Nope, I'm all busy trying to poison my friend.
All right, Eckert, you're up. Eric.
I tried to do this. I tried to do it non-lethally. I was hoping somebody else would run up and help restrain her. Everybody else decided to hit her with flames and arrows and poison. So I guess that
would
would.
do what my
true.
character would do. Split
It's worth
second.
trying.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, yeah.
you can
I'm-
feel Zan you feel Zan get the rope, but
Yeah, but I would just look at her and I would tell her I'm sorry. I don't know if you're in there, but I am
You
I
could
am
hold
so
your
sorry.
action. You could hold your action. You don't have to kill her. I know it's hard for you not to kill people.
Hey, I
Even
tried so
devils.
hard. I tried so hard. Is that actually possible? Could I do that? Hold an action to stab her again with the dagger if she hits me with any kind of a spell or anything? DM?
You would lose. So you would only be able to do like a melee attack, basically.
Yeah, like with a weapon or with a hand. What do you mean?
No, you could do an unarmed strike, but that would be it. Like, so meaning that's your action would go away because you're at the end of the round, and you would lose your reaction for next round.
I'm at the end of the round. I'm at the end of the round, so I
Yeah.
can't hold an action because of that. It resets.
You can
at
like
the end.
use your next round's reaction to do that, which is fine. You can do that. Like,
All right. Well, then I guess I would do that. I suppose. I mean, if she, as soon as she starts looking like she's gonna do a spell, I'm gonna just stab her with a dagger in my hand. I really hope she doesn't. I really don't want to kill her. I tried so hard not to.
Stab her. You could just like punch her in the back of the head or something.
We know by
Whatever
my
you're gonna
punch.
This is it.
We know by my punches that they go through fucking skulls, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
You know, dagger or a mailed fist, it doesn't matter.
All right.
I'm
so
not
roll
looking
your
good.
reaction to stab if the ghost starts to cast a spell.
Yes, please.
All right. So it is the ghost's turn now. And the ghost is going.
It's gonna cast a spell.
The ghost is going to.
Not cast a spell because the DM is crafty.
Do you have is this how many spell slots you have, or did I use the third one?
No, that is accurate.
This is accurate.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. Oops, that doesn't count. Whatever happened, I heard a noise. I was
That's
clicking on it
13
to try
points
to
of lightning.
look at it before I figured out, because if it on the hit the target and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal it to the target automatically. Okay, so actually she doesn't cast a spell. This just happened.
See, I told you, some crafty DM shit right there.
Well, so she hit you with it, and oh, you know what though? Hold on. Didn't you guys just hit me a couple times after I hit him? So I have to roll con checks for that. Concentration. So it was, sorry, how many hit points did you guys hit for? Actually, never mind. It's I know what it is. Okay, hold on. What is it? Okay, an 18 and a. Oh yeah.
Lauren,
Alright,
you look like Avedon right now. Oh, there you go. It was so white.
It's very
Your
well.
face was so white for a second with that screen on.
All right. So okay. Yes. All right. So it's not a spell. It just automatically happens. So I'm just gonna roll that again because I didn't mean to, so it doesn't count.
Wow.
Hmm?
Oh. Nothing. What are you casting? I'm so curious.
So Witch Bolt.
What are you doing with my body?
Witch Bolt, when you cast Witch Bolt, and I don't think you have been able to do this yet. So if you hit somebody with it, then
Oh, it's zap again.
every turn for your action, you can just have it automatically hit for additional damage. So you take 9 points of lightning damage, Arik. She doesn't cast a spell, it just for her action, it's kind of like zap, like it just happens. You just feel this like jolt of lightning.
So
walk through.
she just pulled a cat move. He's like, if you cast a spell, I'm gonna stab you in the head. And she just zap, didn't cast a spell.
She is young. She is young. It's like, I'm not touching you.
Clear. I mean, it doesn't say that you don't have to cast the spell again. It just does it automatically. So I'm gonna say like, it wouldn't make sense that you would have to like take the twig and say anything because it's an automatic hit.
That's how I interpret it when I read it too.
Yeah, it just hits if you want.
Should have stabbed you when I had the chance.
See?
All right, so did that, and that is the action. So, it's not been able to use its action to kind of like fight you off. So you're still grappling on the ground.
For future reference, is that for every turn? Would she normally have to make another, like, to contest the grapple to end it?
Yes.
Is that how that would work?
For your action, if you're grappled, you can try to get ungrappled, but you have to use your action to do it, and then it's another like strength against strength check.
Okay.
So,
gotcha.
instead, the ghost.
And that was 9. That was 9 damage I took.
Of damage. Yep. All right. Next up is Erdnot.
Erdnot's gonna run up to her, runs around the pole, knocks his table over. He busts out his holy water, and he's going to dump it on her head. So if I'm reading this correctly, undead take 2d6 radiant damage from holy water. So, can I do that? Like, I'm assuming my action would be pouring the water out on her head.
Yep. So you can do that. So you run over and you pour the holy water on her head.
Yep. Goddamn. Sorry. Didn't mean to roll that twice.
This would have been so much more useful before I took like 30 damage
and
to lightning.
Abaddon gets like really, really wet and is screaming and yelling out, but you just poured holy water on Abaddon's head.
The thing did not come out yet? Jesus.
No.
I thought I'd drive it out
like
that way.
Pushing and trying to get out from underneath Eckert, but now like Eckert's wet and Abaddon is covered in holy water.
I just Kaylee got everybody wet.
Now this is a show.
But did the radiant damage
It's an important skill.
There is no radiant.
Ghost?
There's no radiant damage because Abaddon is not. Doesn't get hurt from holy water. You just poured.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was hoping was like getting holy water poured on you if you're possessed makes you vomit the ghost out.
Nope.
You watched many possession movies.
I got nothing that will not kill her.
All right.
Well,
doing anything else?
I mean, unless we're convinced that killing her will get it out, because I can kill her right now.
What are you doing? That was your action.
Kill her!
Yeah, I know.
Just kill her!
Alright.
Kill her!
Anything else? Any bonus?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to. Everyone wants me to kill her,
Just
so
do
I'm
what
going
you
to.
do.
Sam's
Alright.
just standing there holding some rope. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. He is just, holding it in his hand.
You're the
But,
rope holder.
Maybe.
Really expensive rope.
Just save the rope.
Save the rope. Kill the tiefling.
I'm gonna hold off. Zan can rope her.
Alright, next up is Vidania.
Alright.
She's like, I'll kill her.
I'll kill her.
What do you
I'll just hit her with an arrow.
Alright. 15 hits. 4 points was all you needed. So, Abaddon, you feel another arrow just shoot into your back, and your eyes like close. And the ghost. Hold on, I have to move you over here. So, Abaddon, you are at 0 hit points. Concentration is also gone.
Wait, they didn't kill the ghost?
The fuck?
The ghost comes out.
Oh no, I thought that would have killed the ghost.
It's gonna get into one of you guys now.
Oh shit! This is not good.
You were being sarcastic. I totally knew that was not going to kill the ghost.
All right.
The ghost meat shield on.
All right. So.
I was trying to drive it out with holy water.
Vidania, anything else?
Can I move? Where's my the hunter's mark? Is that still on? Who's that on?
That's on. Oh, that's a good question.
Well, if she's at 0 hit points.
Did you put the hunter's mark on Abaddon after she was possessed? Or on the ghost before?
No, it was on Abaddon after she was possessed.
So Abaddon has the hunter's mark on it.
Okay. Can I move that?
Sure.
I thought you put it on the ghost one. Oh, you moved it.
I put it on the first one.
Yeah, there's been different movement. Okay, so it's on there.
Okay.
All right.
And that's all.
Okay, then next up is Zan.
All right.
Now he's sitting there with useless.
I'm gonna
rope.
drop the rope now. Let me see. I got an idea. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. Does a lot of things, but the only thing I'm concerned about is it gives me advantage on a single attack roll, and I get to, if it hits, I get an extra D8, damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire my bow with advantage using my Elven accuracy feat. So I'm rolling 3 D20 because I can drop the lowest on any time I have advantage using dexterity.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. Sorry.
None of that.
Okay.
No yawning.
I know.
All right, so that
I'm such a
was
baby.
was that a roll to hit? I'm so sorry, I missed what you said.
Yes, I cast Zephyr Strike, which gives me advantage on an attack, and if it hits, they take an extra D8 damage. So I have Elven accuracy for my feet, so I can roll 3 times when I have advantage using dexterity.
Okay. All right, so 26 hits for sure. All right, 18 points of damage. So you watch the ghost come out of Abaddon's bleeding and pierced body. And
Jeez.
My bad.
Did you drop the rope on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so drop the rope and you hit. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to... I can't do anything, but I'm going to move over to the other side of Abaddon.
All right. All right, Abaddon, I need a death save.
Oh, how do I roll that in
It's
here?
just a d20. You can.
Oh, I don't have to. Okay, I'll just do that in the other thing. Then. Do. Ah, fucking
Yeah, you
fun.
can see Avedon kind of starting to choke on her own blood as like one of those arrows pierced into her lung. All right.
Ah,
Mkhaya, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna heal my friend over here. I don't want her dying, even though I tried to kill her. So as I can do my bonus action first, right?
Yep. You
Okay.
can do it in any order.
So, okay, I thought so. So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Avedon.
All right.
You've got 6 points of healing.
Yay!
And then as my actual action, I'm going to try to hit it with Poison Spray the Ghost.
Okay.
So it's going to make a con save of 12.
All right.
Or
now
face the
back to
consequences.
ghost stats. So my con save. All right. Oh no. That is a 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Noise.
Noise. All right. Take 11 points of damage, motherfucker.
Is that poison damage?
That's poison damage.
All right. So you reach out and you spray this poison, and there is no effect on that ghost.
Well,
Damn it.
Yo,
You
God
told that
damn.
before.
okay, it's not poison damage.
Okay, it's not poison damage. It
spray,
was
like,
some
it-
other kind of damage.
It sprays right in its face, and it just
It
kind
was
of like
pollution damage. No, still doesn't work. Okay.
no.
Nothing in the air.
Sage
There's a
stick.
part.
Sage stick.
All
Fine.
right.
At least
Anything
I healed
else?
Avedon. Avedon, you got it. You're welcome.
You're the best.
All right.
No, I mean, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. Eckert, you're up.
I'm just gonna try to wail on it with the sword and hope it hits and does something. Cause there's not much else I can do.
This guy's trying to like climb over. A 13 hits. Right?
Alright.
Hold on. Just double checking. I'm pretty sure it's 13. No. Yep. 13 hits. So you do.
Just played with my emotions so much right there. It hits. Wait, nope. Oh, hold on. Oh,
it did.
Yep. I
So you
saw
slash
12.
through, and you can see it's starting to dissipate. Like as the sword goes through, it kind of like separates and then kind of comes back together as the sword slices through. But definitely screamed out as you hit it.
Good.
Anything else?
Don't think I can. Nope. I already used my action surge. Try to yeah, I'm all set.
All right. Then.
Actually, could I do something? I'm sorry.
No, sure.
Could I use my my bonus action? I'll use second wind once per short rest. I can use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
So I'll do that real quick. So,
All right. So now it is the ghost's turn.
that's
And-
why I did.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna roll.
This is so ghetto. I have to use my phone for my D&D Beyond and then refresh the page on my laptop because it's not working on the damn.
All right. It regains its ability to possess. So it is going to. It's actually going to use its horrifying visage on you all, so it just lets out this horrible scream again. Well, not again. The other one was the one that did it. So this one just goes, "Ah!" and like it's getting all out and like,
So it's in raid mode.
I need everybody to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
And that you said that people were immune. The people who were scared before. That's only for that other ghost,
That's
right?
only for the other ghost, yep. So everybody has to roll
That's
again.
Oh Christ!
Or not, you're fine. Vidania, you fail. Zan, you fail.
Space like I did to the first
Edgar,
ghost.
you fail.
Ah!
Mkhaya, you fail.
All SpongeBobby.
I'm
Abaddon,
very
you
Ah,
fail.
fuck.
Okay.
We all failed.
Erdna is the only one who succeeded. It's DC 13, so Eckert, Zan, Vidania. I need you to now roll. Oh no, I get to roll. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Alright, so all of you who just failed, like no, not all of you who just failed. It was Eckert, Zan, and Vidania. Vidania, it's not such a big deal, but you all feel yourselves age 40 years in an instant.
Oh, fuck.
That's nothing.
Fucking move.
So as the ghost screams out, you all visibly age 40 years. Eckert, you are now like in your 70s.
This is fucking awesome.
Zan, same deal. You're however old you are plus 40. Vidania plus 40. You are all 40 years. The three of you are 40 years older than you were a moment ago. And you guys watch as their bodies kind of like crinkle, their hair all turns white, and the captain like yells out like, "Holy shit!" And he runs. He's like, "Get down below! Get down below!" And Jaroru and Bulro, they like disappear down those stairs.
The ghost screamed and literally turned them white. Well, except for Vidania.
I'm a young 150. That's fine.
All right, so you.
Yeah, I'm pretty well fucked. I'm the only human.
So you all, except for
Well, no
Erdna,
assassins will know who you are anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a good
going
disguise.
along, guys. I actually did not expect it to... Oh no, you're not afraid. It's everybody except for you. And you. All right, hold on. I just gotta mark you. Sorry. I'm gonna put this like sad face. No, I'm gonna put this like back pain one because now you're old.
I'm old. You whippersnappers.
All right. Okay, that was its turn.
All right. I'm going to swing my mighty hammer at it. Did that roll? Did that not roll? Let me try that again. Okay, there we go. Oh, fuck.
All right. Yep, that does not hit. Okay. Anything else?
I am going to give Abaddon, who I'm assuming is still hurting, some health.
Yep.
Is that a yes, Abaddon? You need a hand.
I'm at 6.
Okay,
So,
I will give
yeah.
you one. I'll give you a 1d6. Hold on. All right. Well, you got 2 more.
Thank you.
And I'm done.
All right. Next up is Vidania.
Okay. I'll try to hit it with an arrow.
Alright, that hits.
And I have a Hunter's
Holy
Mark
Yep.
and Colossus Slayer.
Kill it! God damn it!
Alright, so you definitely did some pretty decent damage there. So the arrows hit, and you see like you see the ghosts scream out, but it's still there.
Bitch.
She said in a mature way, being 40 years older.
Being 40 years old.
Anything else?
No, stay here.
Alright, Zan, you feel horrible.
Old coot.
Your hair is white, you're all wrinkly.
Would I feel horrible though, because half elves live to be about 180?
So you
Hacker.
you don't feel awesome. So now you definitely aged noticeably. The only one who looks really bad is Eckert.
Hey, I am a rather handsome older gentleman. Okay, I've hit elder sugar daddy age. So
It was just very sudden.
it's good. Yes,
You
very
weren't ready.
I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike again to give me advantage to that would nullify disadvantage, right? So it'd just be a straight attack roll with my bow.
Yes.
Okay.
That hits.
So please be enough.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
So even though it does not do the full amount that you would expect, you let loose the arrow and it hits right in the chest of the ghost, and you hear it yell out this last loud scream, and then disappears.
Oh, thank God!
Then the pirates rolled up.
And is that aging permanent, or is that just an effect from the ghost?
That aging is permanent. The ghost disappears, and you are all still 40 years older.
Deal with that.
Not me! Yay!
I'm gonna be. My character's 40 years older. What?
Danya's like, I can buy alcohol now.
Yay!
Abaddon, why don't
I'm like a
you
grown-up.
roll an Arcana check?
Fucking yikes! That changes my story around a bit.
No, there's probably some spell we can use to reverse it.
Sorry, 1 second.
Fountain of Youth.
Reverse!
Did you get my shitty roll?
What was it?
11.
Oh, where's Uncle Ari? Where's Uncle Ari when you need him?
I know, right?
Maybe we can get some pop.
No, so Abaddon, you're pretty sure that there's a way to fix this. You've heard of restoration spells out there, but you're not sure if this is like a minor restoration or if it needs something greater than that. You do know that you need to get this fixed quickly.
You think?
Shit.
I'll relay that to the group.
And then
And can I just go? Can I just go running over to Abaddon and grab her hands and say, I'm sorry. It had to be done.
I'll just say, "You son of a bitch!"
No, you're fine. You didn't get.
You're not
you
old.
didn't age.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't age.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll
It's
do
only
it in
the
a
three of
mocking
them.
way then.
She's doing it.
I
She
somehow
is
didn't
making
age.
fun of Aric's situation.
That's what I do. I would just look at her, who I tried so hard not to kill, and then I would look at my old wrinkly ass liver spotted hands, and I would be so sad that I would walk over here by myself. I would very slowly walk over here by myself
And
cry
fall asleep.
old man tears.
And then fall asleep.
As he walks away, just out of principle, I'm picking up the rope.
So, Ecker, actually, how old were you, and how old are you now?
I think just about 70 or so. I'd have to look at my exact age. I
Okay.
can't remember.
All right. So
Pretty
late
old.
60s.
I was 30, so I would be
Okay,
70 on the dot.
I rolled. I was
yeah.
like, ooh, 1d4, and then a 4 came up. 1d4 times 10 years.
What?
So
a
if
fucking attack.
somebody's character was like, say, for whatever reason, like they're a wizard and they're like 60 or 70 years old, like would that be like an instant kill? Like if they're hit with an aged 40 years? And if we were to save them and revive them, would they be revived as like an old person? Like essentially like. I'm just kind of curious how that would work.
Well, you're not sure. But the captain comes up and he's like, "Holy shit!" And he walks over to you, Arik, and he's looking at you and he's like, "Oh my, holy shit!" Jororu, Bolro, and he has them come up and they're like, the other two it's hard to tell, but with you obviously yeah, it's clear that you are now 70. So they are like, we need to, I don't know how to fix this. We can try to stop somewhere and get you to a doctor. I don't know.
Zan's going to speak up and say, I would think we would need probably a cleric or some type of holy man. This was done by an undead creature.
Well,
We should press on to Baldur's Gate. They will find someone there.
How far is Baldur's Gate from here?
As he goes over here and remembers we're on the water and hurls.
We're still at least a day or two away, probably a day and a half, 2 days away from Baldur's Gate. But we can pick up on that conversation next time we play. Because it is 11:30.
Okay.
An hour past what the game was supposed to end.
Yes.
Everyone's going to go to work tomorrow. The ones who are going to work tomorrow are going to be like, I fought ghosts last night.
Liz, can I ask real quick? When I did the Arcana check, do we know? I know that needs to be fixed quickly, but is there like a time frame with that quickly in that check or no?
Yeah, he's got like 10 years left or less.
So you do know that there is only a certain amount of time that you have to fix it, or else it becomes permanent.
Okay.
And you know that it is not a lot of time.
Okay.
But you're not quite sure. It could be a day. Like a day sounds about right, but it could be more. It could be a little bit less, but it's not going to be much more than that.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
I love how that, like, even though Vidania was hit with it by it, it's like it's nothing.
Nah.
Even though I'm old, if I was hit by it, like it's still not that bad for me. It's like I still would have like another maybe 60 years before like I'm supposed to die. Oh, poor humans.
Poor humans.
Don't worry, we'll fix him up.
All right.
Oh,
We
for
hope.
some reason,
You
I
got a
just
backup
got kicked
character?
off.
All right, friends, good game.
All
All
right.
right,
Right.
everybody.
Thanks
Good
for
Alright,
playing.
guys.
Are we planning Saturday or
Saturday.
I
Yep.
think so, yeah.
cool?
Ain't got shit to do.
Thanks to everybody who is watching or was watching. I'm getting better at managing the stream, so
Yay.
I'm getting better at multitasking, sort of.
Got a lot going on over there.
Yeah, got like 4 screens in front of me. But yes,
Crazy.
I can definitely play on Saturday. I'll see you then.
Yay.
All right, good night,
y'all.
kids.
Night.
See you
Yeah.
guys later.
Peace out.